All right, we're here at 1200 Sandalwood. This is what the street looks like. This street is a little bit of a busier street because it's a through street from Pogue to all the houses back here. There's our side. So there's slight elevation that's acting as a retaining wall. There's slight elevation over here. You can see the brick retaining wall on that side coming through here. There's some wood rot right there on the outside. We come up to a nice, well-maintained yard. We got the stones, everything like that. Nice door, so you come in. This is what we see when we come inside. This little entrance area. Ceiling's about 8 feet tall. And this little entrance is 7 feet 11 inches to that wall. And when we come in, this is what we see. We're about 10 feet 11 inches to this wall. Have a coat closet. There's our standard coat closet in here. Looking about roughly roughly about 4 feet across, 2 feet deep. And we'll work our way to as you come in, this is what you see. So this little beam comes down. We're looking at 6 feet 9 inches, 6 feet 8 inches. And then the ceiling opens back up to 3 feet higher. So 9 feet, close to 10 feet. Okay, we have built-in cabinets with a big hearth for the fireplace. That's all brick that's been painted. This is our built-in. We have those wood pieces for our diagonal decoration coming through the casing and the ceiling. This is a big open space from this shelf to the wall. We're looking at 22 feet 8 inches, and then from here to this wall we're looking at 17 feet 9 inches. Coming through, we have our air ducts. I have really bad allergies right now, I'm sorry. Our other built-in right here, these built-ins are 6 feet across, about 2 feet deep. Oh, hi doggy. This is what we see outside from the living room. This is a glass door right here. So it's got that back patio covering. These are large windows. We're looking roughly about 5 feet 9 inches across and about 5 feet 7 inches. Oh, it's gonna be way taller. Oh yeah, 5 feet 7 inches tall. All right, so we'll come in back inside towards the entrance. We come to the dining. We have a formal dining area. 13 feet to that wall. And about 12 feet to this wall. We're looking out of the window for the front of the house. That's what we see at the front. Coming through. And we have our first floor change from this wood to this stone or this brick flooring. Come up here, we have this cutout for this chandelier. And then with this wall, it's split. This is drywall, and this is like that paneling. So we come in through here. This is our kitchen. We have a deep bench right here, also with that paneling. So you can see, I think This kind of looks like a patch, but I wouldn't sit on that. We look outside. This is the window to the front right of the house. And look across. This is off kitchen dining. That's what you see on that side. We have a double oven right here. Good size kitchen with countertop space all around. This countertop is 10 feet 5 inches to that wall, 2 feet 1 inch to this wall, and the kitchen itself from cabinet to cabinet is 6 feet 3 inches across. Electric cooktop, over the range microwave. We have storage above. I don't see a vent to the attic, but that would show up on an inspection. So there's our window out the front over the kitchen. This is about 1 foot 8 inches. We see out to the front of the house. This looks like original cabinets. Right here, the kitchen is 8 feet as well. This is our skylight. There's a little bit of separation right there. That doesn't seem too worrisome, but just noted. So original cabinets, likely newer pools. There's our refrigerator. So we're still on the right side of the house. There was the entrance. We're gonna come this way to the hallway. Our next flooring is carpet into the bedroom. We see some fogging on the windows. Likely the gas seal isn't there anymore. We have about 12 feet across to this bedroom. This has its own bathroom, 1 foot 8 inches, that is shared with the hallway. This is what we see out the side, and we're looking at the right side of the house. That is your driveway right there. This is the room, ceiling fan. This is their closet. Walk-in closet. And we're looking at 3 feet 11 inches, so just under 4 feet by 4 feet 10 inches. Yes. And same 8 feet ceilings. There might have been a patch right here at one time. You can the wall kind of bows out a bit. Through. All right, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the toilet. Usually means this little ball isn't catching. That one's still going, so maybe something with the seal in the toilet. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't. All right, let's see. So this is a glass door inside the shower. Once again, it's 2 doors. You got the hallway in this bedroom. This entrance is 1 feet 9 inches. Opening 3 feet to that wall, 2 feet to this wall. And it's 6 feet 8 inches to the ceiling, and we have roughly about 6 feet to from the shower head. It's updated cabinet right there. All right, so we're coming out into the hallway. This is from over there. Let's just go ahead and go back so we can see this closet. Okay, so they're using this as the pantry. Kitchen's right there. There's a pantry closet. Pretty good size. We're looking at about 3 feet 9 inches to that wall. And roughly about 5 feet 7 inches from inside that wall to that wall. Still 8 feet ceilings. Come across, this will be where the HVAC unit and maybe water heater are. There's our HVAC unit, looks in good health. And our water heater. I Don't see a drain for the water heater from where I can see, but it might be behind it. Okay, so on this side we have doors. Our laundry. So our laundry, we're on the right side of the house. That's likely the garage door. This was our kitchen dining. There is like a tiny lip down, maybe about 2 inches. That looks like some linoleum. We also have an air intake for the AC unit itself. We have our water. Looks like an electrical for the dryer. This is original cabinets. This is our garage, and here we have popcorn ceilings. Throughout the house there hasn't been so far. It's kind of peeling. Those are those little spots that you'll see right there. Let's see where we're at. Okay. 24 feet across. I see golf clubs, so that's a good sign. We got 20 feet 10 inches to the garage. Here's more of the peeling. I don't know if they tried to skim it themselves or if that's from, I can't get across without moving their stuff. I don't want to step on anything or break it, but there's likely a closet right there. Let's see what this room is over here. Okay, so this is to the backyard. You see over here, that's in the front living area. So we have cement right here, and then a little bit of a lip coming to this other portion. Iron across, which it doesn't appear that the back patio covering is attached to it. It might solely be for that. We got a bit of rust and decay right there. Our pier slightly slanted. As you can see, the gap closes going up. This is our yard. It's a nice, pretty backyard. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, and if you can hear the cars. That was the gate. We come here to the pool area. Got a little crack right here. We're coming down. The yard slightly slopes this way, and that yard slopes that way. So the drainage should be pretty good. Coming through here, you got dragonflies. That's great. They eat the mosquitoes. We have our back storage area. There's a slight lip elevation with these bricks. We're looking at 3 bricks high right here. Go up to the storage. It's coming off on the bottom. Let's see if this opens easy for us. They are using their storage for some items. Looks like a good size. I don't see electrical. Come across, cut down tree. It's behind it. Now, this is a pretty tall fence. Yeah, that's got to be 8-foot fence. Yeah, so we're gonna be about 8 feet high on the fence. This is the back. Come up to the pool. This is the pool. The pool looks pretty deep. Maybe like 8 feet deep or so. This is our pool equipment. Access to the side where the driveway is. Ow. Got a built-in basketball court, a goal, side garage entrance. That's a extension cord. AC unit looks to be good health. That's Sandalwood right there. We have another extension cord coming up here. Those are very high, so this wall itself is probably 4 feet. And then that starts up their fence. Pretty good separation. Coming through. All right. Walk this way. Okay, the patio itself is about 19 feet to that wall and about 17 feet 7 inches to this wall. They have a mounted television, electrical in the ceiling, and that swing I didn't test. Going back into the garage the way we came. Have additional little cutout right here for some more storage. Back inside. All right, so we come back in. Now we're gonna go to this side of the house. Once again, that's the entrance. Going to the left this time. Go through here. All right, the hallway split, so this is to our left, and this is to our right. If we go to the left, we have a bedroom, carpet in here. 9 feet 11 inches to this wall. 12 feet 9 inches to that wall. 8-foot ceilings. This is our closet. It's a long closet. So we're looking at roughly, it's not hitting that wall over there. 7 feet 5 inches, so probably about 7 feet 9 inches across. This is what we see out the front. That's Sandalwood. Okay, so the only light on currently are these lamps, and the lights are on the bed. We come this way. We have this door, which is likely storage. Hallway storage with shelves. We're looking at 2 feet 11 inches this way, and roughly 2 feet that way. Come over here, there's a little bit of separation between the plug and the wall. Come into this bathroom, have tile, and we're looking at 4 feet 11 inches to that wall. This is what the shower and tub look like. This is very similar to quite a few we've seen. 5 feet 6 inches from the top of that, and then to the wall from over there, 9 feet 1 inch. Okay, we'll come into this room right here. I'm just checking why this door is closed versus all the others. Okay, so we'll come into this room right here. This room looks a little bit larger. 11 feet 5 inches to that wall. Oh, that's wrong. 13 feet to this wall. We have a large window. A little bench area. This is what we see out the front. That's Sandalwood. And we're looking at 4 feet 9 inches to this wall. And about 2 feet to that wall. I don't remember if I got the size of this room. Yes, I did. Okay, ceiling fan. This is the closet. This has a walk-in closet. We're looking at 2 feet 11, about 3 feet to this wall. And I'm not gonna be able to get that size. 4 feet 4 inches plus roughly 2 feet, so about 6 feet across in the closet space. Over here, let's close that. All right, we'll go across the hallway to the primary. Got carpet in here as well. This is how the primary is. There's a slight vault to the ceiling. There's a little bit of separation of the paper. And then we have our accent wall. 13 feet to this wall. 16 feet 11 inches, so 17 feet basically to that wall. Only lights on currently are these lamps. We get access to the backyard. We're seeing this from the door. This is from the side window of the bed, looking to our backyard. We'll come across here, look out the other window. Once again, more, oh, I can't tell what the thing, but it's hazy. So we'll see out the window. We'll come over here to the bathroom. We have built-in shelving right here. And then when we come in, first see a sink to the other vanity. On this side, we're looking at 5 feet across, 1 foot 9 inch to that wall. Let's open this one first. We have a closet right here. So walk-in closet, carpeting on the floor. Again, about 5 feet to that wall. And 4 feet 6 inches, so probably about 6 feet across. And this is our tub. It's a soaker tub, and it's like decorative right there. These pieces of glass with some highlight stones. This is what we see outside. That's the neighbor's house. This would be looking out of the left of the house. So with that, here's the soaker tub. It is 5 feet 3 inches that way and 2 feet 2 inches this way. Here's the commode room. Built-in storage above it. On this side, another vanity. Original cabinets. 4 feet 11 inches this way. 1 foot 9 inch that way. Here's built-in cabinets as well. This is about 7 feet tall. We'll come to this closet. Another walk-in closet. We're looking at 4 feet 11 inches to that wall, and roughly 6 feet across again. And here, this is our shower. I don't know if you can hear that, it's kind of scraping and moving. We got All right, so we come into the shower. This entrance right here is 1 foot 6 inches. To this wall is 2 feet 9 inches. Let me just turn it around. 2 feet 9 inches. Here to here is 4 feet 4 inches. Here to there is 5 feet 6 inches. All right, there's a little heater right here. Okay, I believe that's it.